Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to continue our discussion of how to attack with the London. In the last video, we talked about the King's Indian line, where after bishop f4, they play g6. As we discussed, instead of doing our usual pyramid, it's better to play knight c3 in order to play e4, queen z2, castle, attack on the king side with bishop h6, h4, h5. For more details, please take a look at my last video. Now, I promised to cover the main line, which is pawn z5. So after pawn z5, we have another interesting attacking idea. So first we play e3. Nothing special. Black will play bishop g7 because that's why he did this. He's getting ready to castle. And now we're going to play h4. And the point is we want to play h5. As you can see, the main move by black is pawn h5 to stop us. But I want to show you what happens after they castle. In the upcoming videos, we will discuss all the other moves, h5, c6, c5, so on and so forth. But today, I want to just talk about castle. If they castle, we actually sacrifice. We play pawn h5. Why do we do it? Well, let's take a look. Black does not want to take with a pawn. The reason black does not want to take with a pawn is now the structure is shattered, and there are a number of reasonable moves for white. White will just continue to develop, something like bishop d3. At some point, white will castle long, and he will take advantage of these weak pawns. But the question is, what happens if they take with the knight? Well, in this case, we're going to sacrifice. We'll take. And now our plan is simple. We'll bring our bishop here, we'll bring our knight here, we're going to castle long, and then we'll bring the rook here. Although, if you count material, we're down 2 points. As you can see, white, according to Stockfish, is quite a bit better. And black, in fact, has to be very, very, very careful. So remember this concept. In fact, I'm going to show you a game. I think I have it saved. Here, which I played a couple of years ago, where I got a nice attack. So this was a 10-minute game. I play against someone rated a little bit over 2100 on Lee Chess. And the game began d4, d5, bishop f4, knight f6, e3, and black decided to transpose back into the other line. Okay, I play knight c3. He played c6 first. He did not play this immediately. I developed my bishop. He played bishop g7, and I played h4. And again, the point is very simple. If he castles, let me jump to the analysis board. If he castles, I'm going to play h5, and if he takes, I'm going to do the sacrifice. If he takes with a pawn, well, he's up a pawn, but this is a really good bishop. And we are just going to continue to develop. We'll bring our knight. Maybe we'll bring our knight here. Maybe we'll get it here or here. Our rook is good. Our bishop is good. We'll castle at some point. And the other rook will join the fight. The rook is already open and life is great. So in the game, he played bishop g4. Because he thought that he was winning a pawn. He attacked my queen. He triple attacks. Here, the problem is, after f3, he actually cannot take this pawn. I'm going to pause and see if you can figure out why. And the reason, of course, I hope all of you were able to find that if bishop takes, he simply gets trapped. Pawn g4 traps the bishop. So in the game, he drops the bishop back. And okay, he didn't take us, so it's time for us to attack. I took, open up the rook. He took with the h-pawn. It's very slightly better to take with the f-pawn because either the king can run away or maybe the rook can sometimes move up and defend the h-pawn. But he took with the h-pawn, and now I continue to attack. And the logic behind this move is our queen wants to come and join the attack. The h-file is open, and we want to attack. He played knight e8, which I struggle to figure out what it does. I don't think it does anything good. According to the computer, black should try to create some sort of counterplay with c5. Knight e8 does absolutely nothing. Queen e2, the idea of this. Knight d6, still unclear to me what that does. Queen h2, threatens checkmate. Black stops the checkmate with rook e8. But now check. King moves, and now I'm going to pause and have you find the next move, after which black can just resign. I hope all of you were able to find bishop h6, which double attacks the bishop, and the bishop cannot take because, yes, we can take back, which will be checkmate in a couple of moves, or we can checkmate in one. So remember this idea. Remember this idea of launching the h-pawn up the board in case if they ever play d5. I'll show you more videos with more attacking ideas similar to this one. So please follow this channel. Please like and subscribe. I will be back soon. Thank you.